What's up, guys? Vaccine here, coming at you guys with my Hearthstone deck that I've been using last season and for all of this season so far. I'm only about 15 games into the season, but I haven't lost one yet, and I'm hoping to take this deck to Legendary. I might have to tweak it a little bit as the season progresses, but this is what I'm running with right now, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Sorry this video didn't come out a little earlier as promised. I actually went out of town, and I came back and got sick instantly. So I've just kind of not been able to put up the video. I'm still a little sick, so I'm going to kind of go through this fast so I can get the hell to bed, grab some chicken noodle soup, and rest. But I wanted to show you guys the deck. I'm not going to run through the cards. Those are all going to be in the description down below, and they're obviously on the screen so that you can see them. But I'm kind of going to explain out how the deck plays out in a timely manner, I guess. So the first thing I've got for you guys is, since this obviously is the Paladin Control Deck, we've got a couple combos here. We've got the Equality Wild Pyromancer, and basically with a Control Paladin deck, I want to clear the board and make sure that I'm controlling the pace of the game as intended by the name. I'm making sure nothing is on his side of the field. I don't really need anything on my side of the field because I'm waiting to draw out my big guys down here towards the bottom. So basically what I'll be doing is playing this Wild Pyromancer and Equality. And I play the Wild Pyromancer first because his ability reads that after you cast a spell, you deal 1 damage to all minions. So the second I drop Equality, all minions' health is going to drop to 1, and then he's going to use his ability and just clear the board out. It's great for early game, or for even late game, early game, mid game, anything really that you're wanting to go for. It's a great clear. And if you don't happen to have Wild Pyromancer at the time, you can always throw Equality down, and you can either Avenging Wrath or use Consecration, because those are both going to be board clears instantly. Now, another thing that I kind of run, and a lot of people aren't as keen on, is I don't run as much healing as a lot of Paladins. I still run a lot of healing, but I only run 1 Holy Light, 2 Guardian of Kings, and 1 Lay on Hands. And I know a lot of Paladins like running the Earthen Farseers, 2 Holy Lights, but it's just not really for me at this time. I don't think that I really need it. And as I play through the deck, I'll kind of decide if I want to get some more. But I think I would rather throw in Taunts over that than anything else. But for some more board clear over here, I've got the Truesilver Champion. It's just a great card to have in any Paladin deck. It's got 4 attack for 2 durability, and it only costs 4 mana, so it's not bad. Oh, and you also get to restore 2 health every time you attack, so it's fantastic for board clearing, and you don't really lose too much health. You're probably going to lose a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it in the long run. Now, one of the things I'm running that a lot of people might not be running right now is I actually run an Abomination, because in the current meta, Hunters and Warlocks are running extremely fast push decks. They're trying to do those quick plays to just finish you off extremely quickly. So what I like to throw down is I have this Abomination, and if they start to really move along with things and they've got a couple 3-1s or 2-1s with charge, I throw that down because all those charges have 2 or less health, and I'm going to be able to take them out using that Abomination because it's going to deal 2 with everything that dies, and it's also taunt, so they have to attack it. So it's just a great card to kind of have in. I've got Faceless Manipulator and Tinkmaster in here, just all around great cards. 1 to copy a card, 1 to get rid of one, kind of like a Hex with a bit of a cost. Now the big cards I want to talk about that I've got running in this deck are just the standard Paladin with 1 extra card. I run the Ragnaros Firelord. A lot of people run it. They all love it. It's pretty much just one of the best legendaries you can have right now. The second one I run is Tyrian Fordring, and he's got Divine Shield, Taunt, and his Death Rattle gives you 5/3 weapon. I mean, it's just kind of a great card to have. He's either got to be dealt with a Hex or a Silence or anything like that, or he's going to be doing a lot of damage to you. So this is kind of a great card to have in here. And the last thing I add that a lot of people don't add, but I like to run, is the Molten Giant. And the Molten Giant's basically just in case I do run into one of those rush decks and they really get me down low extremely quickly. If I fall to about 10 or below health, I can play this Molten Giant for nothing. And he's just a fantastic card. It's 8/8 for the cost of nothing, pending the damage you've taken. I just think it's a great card to have, and it's definitely one that I enjoy running. Some things that you guys could run instead if you wanted to. You could run Aldor Peacekeeper and Stampeding Kodo. And basically what that's going to do is, as you can read right here, Stampeding Kodo destroys a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack, which is fantastic. And then you've got that Aldor Peacekeeper there, and he can change one to one attack, and it's just a fantastic combo to kind of have in your deck. I personally don't run it right now. I was running it for a little while, but there's a lot of RNG to it if they have a lot on the board and you're trying to clear out stuff, and to a certain extent it doesn't always work out, but you guys can definitely throw it in. Outdoor Peacekeepers in general are a great card. The only reason that they're not in my deck right now is because I'm trying out running 2 Twilight Drakes, and I've also got this card draw, which is a little different from some people. And then also we've got these Hammer of Wrath that you could throw in. I'm just personally not a fan of Hammer of Wrath, but that's just how I see it. And there's a couple other cards here that you guys could really run. You could obviously run Extra Holy Light, and I mean, if you guys really, really wanted to run something, I do see a lot of people run Defender of Argus just to get some taunts when you get your bigger guys out. And it's not a bad play. I just don't really see the point to him. He's much more of an early game thing to me when you've got a couple minions out already, and this deck really isn't about getting too many minions out at the start. It's just not really the way it plays out. But anyways, guys, that is the Paladin deck that I've been running. I want to know what you guys think about the deck in the comment section down below. I'm sorry if this kind of seems a little fuzzy at some points. Like I said, I'm pretty sick, and you can hear it. I'm pretty nasally, and I just really wanted to get this video out, though. So if you don't understand anything that I've done, I'm going to answer any questions in the comment section down below. And if it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, I'm just going to make an entirely new video on it. But I have 2 other decks I want to come out with, which is the Warrior deck that I'm running and the Shaman deck that I'm running. They're both my backup decks, and I just want to kind of get some videos out for some different play styles for you guys. But let me know what you guys thought about the deck in the comment section down below, and what kind of decks you guys are currently running in Hearthstone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.